I've spent 5 years managing communities in real life, and I made my first sale on Skool within the first 2 months. Now I help people do the same by helping them launch their own communities on Skool. And today I want to talk about what makes community an actual community and not just a group. First of all, if you're not really familiar with the term community, let me paint you a picture. And let's take an example of the apartment building. Let's say there's a 50 apartments in this building, and the group of people living in those 50 apartments, they are a group. Now, is that group a community or no? Well, let's take a look. If the people living in that apartment don't talk to each other, if the people living in the apartment don't meet each other to have fun, and if those people living in that building, they only meet with each other to discuss the matters of the building, then those people are likely a group. Now, on the other hand, if the people living in the building meet with each other to have fun, if their kids are playing together in the playground, if they meet with each other to grill the meats or something like that, then they're likely a community. The easy way to tell is whether people have fun together or not. In this case, these people are group, and in this case, these people are group that is also a community. Now I want to continue painting the picture and talk about the community's hierarchy. You know how in the companies there's a hierarchy. There's a CEO, there are managers, and there are employees. So I want to talk about the same hierarchy just in the communities. And basically, the short answer is that there is no such thing as hierarchy in the communities. And let me explain you why. Now, if we take the same example, and if we take the apartment building and look at the apartment building's hierarchy, usually these apartment buildings have a steward. The steward is a person who lives in the apartment who takes on some additional roles. The steward manages the building, and he represents the people living in the building. So we could say that the steward is the manager of the community, but the steward is not the owner of the community, right? The companies can have owners, but the communities cannot have an owner, because the community of people living in the building is simply its own entity. The people of the community can have different roles. Some people can have more responsibilities than other people, and these people can even get paid for that, but they don't have superiority in making the community's decisions, because the whole community decides what it wants to do. Now I am the manager of my community, and I teach people how to make money with hobbies, but I'm also learning various Skool strategies at the same time, same as everyone else in the community. If someone discovers a process that works well, I'm happy to implement it in the community, and I'm very happy to go in the direction that my community wants to go to. In other words, that the direction in the community comes from the members, not just from me alone. And that direction is the key detail. If you see a community where direction comes from the members, you can be sure that that it's a community and not just a group. And finally, I want to tell you how I run my own community and how I give direction to my members. First of all, I select one aspect of the community, and I give the members, and I ask members to vote on that. The aspect of the community could be anything, like asking members what kind of value they want to receive, or what kind of paid activities they want to have, or even what fun activities they want to have. Then I create a poll, I make it simple, and I simply ask them to choose one option of the poll. And whichever option gets the most votes, I implement that in the community. This way takes control away from me, and it gives the control to the members. But this way works very well because it doesn't take the full control away from me. I only select one aspect of the community and members select only one option of that aspect. So I select the aspect and members select the direction. And that's basically it. If you want to launch your own community and if you want to learn how to run really good communities, check out Community Kits on School. The link is in the description, of course. Thank you for watching and bye.